The crypto market is nothing less than spectacular. In the past 24 hours, we have seen the tokens that are posted in the crypto list go absolutely crazy. Tokens like NEO, which in 7 days is up 41%. eGold, 34%. The Graph, 28%. Arweave, Ronin, Engine, Arve, literally pretty much everything in the main portfolio is flying right now. If you look at longer term time frames, the numbers get even more crazy. 76%, 70%, 59.4%, 80% on tokens like Arweave. It's ridiculous the gains that are happening right now. But how can you get involved, and what is next for the Bitcoin price? Without further ado, let's take a look. Well, currently, as you can see from yesterday, we was talking about the bearish divergence, and I did mention that it might play out even though we didn't have a free inside down, which I mentioned yesterday, which was about here. If we do pull back, it's likely that we'll turn the old resistance, which we had here, once and twice, and we broke it here for the third time. I'm hoping, I'm praying, and so should you, that this is a pullback to the old resistance and we confirm that to support. That is just my theory. That is my ethos. I do have a short open from today, so it isn't from that high. Actually, it's from probably around here. I opened a small short, as I still have my longs open from before, from the breakout. Actually, I've got longs open from here. I've got longs on altcoins open from the past few days as well, from some of the Kumo breakouts and stuff like that, which we've been talking about on YouTube. And it allows me to hedge. We will see some turbulence, but to be honest, that's very good for you guys. I mean, it allows you to get involved in the altcoin space, because if we go through and we have a look at, some of the altcoins, especially some of them on the list, right? For example, NEO, right? Let's take NEO into account. Right now, NEO's playing the range, as you can see, right? We're playing the range, and it turns out Bitcoin has pretty much saved the day and came at a perfect time when NEO was also at resistance, as you can see here. I personally thought, I mentioned this yesterday, I thought that we'd break out and we'd come and we turn this into support. But as the retrace on the MACD has came a little bit earlier, it might actually mean that we can find a good entry on tokens like NEO. In a bull market, usually you don't see the RSI fully reset. Usually you see the RSI come to about this 50 point here. And that's where I'll be looking for another trade entry on NEO on top of my spot bags as well. So yeah, if we just look at it simply, you can see a huge accumulation range. I'm sure you guys will remember this one, but you can see a huge accumulation range where we've just been bouncing for over a year, right? Since 2022. So almost 2 years we've been in this range. And once we break it, we're not coming back. However, we're still in it because it's turned this into a resistance. So I wouldn't be waiting to enter around these levels. I think these levels are really and truly are gone. I'll be looking to enter around about the cloud or around these moving average lines here, right? So they're the two markers, and that's basically what it is for the whole of the altcoin market right now. Like, there's so many good entries that you can even find, like literally even on Polkadot, right? If we look at Polkadot right now, as you can see, Polkadot's broken outside of the cloud. Even if we come into the cloud, that will be in there for that long. We're looking for moving average ranges. We're looking for old resistance, as you can see, resistance, and resistance turning into support. Okay, so it's pretty simple at this stage of the market. It's literally a case of waiting for the BTC pullback to come back. Hopefully we turn it into support. Obviously we can't predict the future, but if we close above, I think it was like 30,000 or 31,000. Let me have a look just to make sure we are spot on. Haha, that's the short as well. 31,777. So if we close at that level or anywhere near there, I would consider that to be turning old resistance into support, trading 101, and I'll be going long on altcoins. Bitcoin itself, the only reason why I took the BTC short was because the risk to reward is fairly nice and I can set a tight stop loss, as you can see. But if that plays out, it will just it will allow me to hedge on some of my altcoin trades. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much going on in today's news. There's a few things out about the UK, as always, no surprise there. I think they're releasing Bitcoin coming very, very soon. If you want to stay up to date with the market and the analysis and be up to date with the latest trades and stuff like that I'm doing, I don't necessarily do signals, but you can just stay up to date with what I'm up to. You can check out the links in the description and you can join the Telegram group to stay up to date. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you guys are all making profit. Don't forget to take profits because it is looking slightly rocky out there. So take profits on your trades, don't necessarily close them. And I look forward to seeing what happens tomorrow. Peace.